Hello, sweetie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's still your girl Angela. I welcome you to Angie's World and Health. Guys, can you see this pot of delicacy? This is Ofe Nsala, popularly known as white soup. Guys, can you see how the fishes are swimming in there? Okay, guys, if you want to know how I prepare this delicacy, come along with me and let me show you the ingredients I use in preparing this sumptuous meal. Can you see it? Can you see it? Wow, you need to have a taste of it. In this place we have our bouillon cube, we have our salt to taste, we have our uziza uda and ehiri all blended. You can see how smooth it is. Also here we have our ogirope known as locust beans. Guys, can you see it? It's called ogirope. Here is a bowl of crayfish I'll be using to cook it and also to pound it together with the ogirope. In this other plate we have our cow skin, which is known as pomo or kanda in Igbo land. This is our cow skin. Okay, we have our stockfish, head of stockfish with the flesh, known as okporoko. This is isi okporoko and the flesh, azu okporoko. Here is azu okpo, known as dry fish. All will be entering inside the pot. In this big bowl we have our meat, different types of meat. This is the cow tail. Yes, the cow tail. We also have our shaki in here, which is the tribes. Yes, this is the shaki. It's part of it. We have different types of the intestine, or we call it tribes. You can see them. We have different types. I just parboiled so that the smell of fresh meat will not be perceived in my fridge. Guys, can you see it? Can you see it? In this other bowl I have my habanero pepper known as atarodo and my otazi. Yes, you can see the otazi. This is the leaf I'm going to be using. In this bowl I have my yam. I'll be using this yam as a thickener to the soup. I don't want the soup to be too thick, but it has to be a little so that we can use it for our swallow. So this is going to be serving as a thickener for an improvised to cocoyam. You can see it is chopped in cubes. Wow, guys, this is our azundu, which is known as point and kill. You can see me pouring hot water to it so that the slimy skin can be thoroughly washed off. Yeah, you can see it. Guys, you need to taste this soup. It's going to be so delicious. Okay guys, let's get started. Okay, all right guys, in here I have my meat. Like I told you guys earlier on, I did not boil the meat properly. I only parboiled so that the smell of fresh meat will not be perceived in my fridge. But now I am going to be boiling this meat together with other ingredients. I'll be adding my onions. Like you can see, I am cutting the onions into pieces so that I can use it to steam the meat to give it that fresh and sweet aroma. Guys, you can see it. I am cutting the onions. I'll be adding my pomo. This is my cow skin. I'll be adding it together with the meat so that they can all get done at the same time. Guys, can you see it? I told you guys that this soup is going to be so delicious. I'll be adding my bouillon cube so that it can give it that nice taste. Yes, that is what I'm going to be using. Guys, can you feel it? Can you feel it? You can see the meat is boiling out water, so you add the water you want to use in cooking the soup. It depends on you, the quantity of food you are preparing. Like I told you guys, this is a family food, so the food is going to be a little bit much. You can see I am pouring water to the level I want so that the water can boil together with the meat. Guys, you can see it. So I'll be adding our yam that I cut in cubes to it so that it can get done at the same time before pounding it. You can see me throwing in the cubes of yam into the pot. As soon as it's pretty soft, I'll bring them out from the pot and start pounding them so that I can use it as my thickener, like I told you guys. Guys, can you see it? So after doing this, I'll be covering the pot. You can see I've added it, so I'll be covering the pot so that it can start boiling. Yes. Okay. This is my stockfish. I'll be adding it also so that the aroma and the taste can start coming out. Oh, guys, the smell of this food is tempting. You can see my stockfish and the skin. Yes, this is head of stockfish. Isi okpoloko. You can see. So I will cover for all to boil at the same time. While doing so, I will start pounding my pepper. I'm using the local mortar, not the blender, so that it will be rough instead of being finely chopped. I want it to be rough as I am going to pound it. So I'm pounding my habanero pepper. Guys, can you see it? I don't want it to be finely blended or pounded. I want it to be in rough so that I can be seeing the particles of the pepper in my soup. Guys, can you see it? This is how I want it to look like. I'll be adding my crayfish into it. This is the crayfish. I'll be pouring them into it and also adding my ogiri together so that I can pound everything at once. Yes, that is what I'm doing. These are the basic ingredients that will give the soup a good taste. I am a local girl, so I prepare food locally. Yes, in a local way. If today is your first time of coming into this channel, you're welcome. Welcome. Thanks for being part of this family. Thanks for stopping by. And to my OGs, thanks for coming once again. Compliments of the season. Guys, you can see this. I am pounding it together with the pepper. You can see how it's looking while we wait for our soup water to get boiled. We'll be doing other things so that we don't waste much time in preparing this delicacy. So guys, I'll be adding our otazi together to also pound it with this crayfish and pepper. Yes, all will be entering into this soup. You can see how I've pounded the otazi. The soup will not be bitter because it's just a little. So I want it to be mild. Yes, that is the sweetness that comes from Ofe Nsala. Guys, you can see it. This is the leaf I'm using. It's your choice anyway. Some people use untram, which is scent leaf. Some people use uziza leaf. It all depends on you, but I chose to use utaz, and that's what I've been using. Guys, this is our soup water boiling. Oh, the aroma is killing, man. Guys, you can see how the okporoko is just lying on top of the yam. Our yam is boiled. You can see it is soft. The knife can penetrate into it. So it's time to start bringing them out so that I can pound them also before putting them back to become thickener. Guys, I'm bringing out the yam one after the other. That was why I had to chop them into cubes and pieces so that it can get done on time. Guys, that is it. I am through bringing out the yam. Yes, I am done with it. So you can see it. You can see my meat. You can see everything is just swimming in there. You can see everything is swimming inside the pot. So I'll be adding all my blended or pounded ingredients, my crayfish, my ogiriope, my otazi, my pepper. I'll be adding everything together into the soup so that it can start boiling, because the more it boils, the more the taste comes out. So I'll be adding you can see I've added it. You can see the soup has changed its color. Guys, can you feel this? So I'll be adding my salt to taste. Yeah, you can see. Also my three basic ingredients, uziza, ehiri and uda, you can see them, it's all blended smoothly. So I'm adding them to, it's going to give them that the food this nice taste. Yeah, it's going to give this soup a nice taste and aroma, especially the ehiri and the uziza. It has a very good aroma that it gives to soup. So as I've added them, I'll be adding our azwokbo to it so that everything can boil at the same time. You can see it is washed and also deboned. So I'll be putting them into the pot. Guys, this soup is going to be so delicious. Can you see it? I'm already perceiving this great aroma coming out from this pot. I hope my neighbors will not come and knock at my door today to give them food. Well, guys, just turn a little, don't overturn it so that the fish doesn't pieces inside the pot, and cover to boil. Yeah, we have covered it for it to get boiled while we pound our yam. You can see, guys, I'm pounding the yams that I will use as my thickener. I'm pounding them. Once I'm through, I'll add it back to the pot. You can see that I'm pounding the yam. This is going to be as an improvise for cocoyam. I prefer using this because I don't like the soup to be over thick. Yes, I don't like it, so it's better I use yam instead of cocoyam. So that is why I've opted out for this. Okay, it's your choice. If you want to use cocoyam too, you are free to do so, but it's your choice, and this is my choice. You can see, guys. So I'll be adding the yam into the pot. You can see how it's boiling. The whole ingredients are blending together. You can see how it's boiling. So I'll be adding my pounded yam, into it to serve as a thickener to the soup. Guys, you can see how it is. So it's going to serve as a thickener. It will all dissolve into the soup. Can you see, guys? Can you see how it is? Can you see the face of the soup? This is what we call Ofe Nsala. Guys, if you love this video, give it a thumbs up. Okay, give it a thumbs up. You can also like and share my videos. Give it a thumbs up. Yeah, it's boiling, boiling, boiling. Can see it. It's really boiling. Well, I'm going to inviting all of you to come and eat with me. Eat with me. This is real Ofe Nsala. Yeah, you can see it. Guys, you can see it. It is boiling. This is pot of delicacy. This is pot of delicacy. This is part of the delicacy. Yeah, we're adding our azundo. This is our point and kill fish. I'll be adding it in there so that it can boil a little. You can see me adding it at the last. Yeah, because I don't want it to pieces inside the soup. So it's better to be added after everything has been done. That is why I'm adding this fish lastly. As soon as I finish adding it, I'll allow it to boil for some seconds. Then I will take the pot down from the fire. Guys, as you can see, I have added all the fishes. This pot is full to the brim. Wow! Can you feel it? Can you? Can you feel the soup? Can you feel the soup? Don't allow your own fish to pieces in the soup. So you just stir a little and cover it to boil. You can see it, guys. So I'll be covering the pot to boil. Wow! Our soup is ready. You can see it's boiling. Our soup is ready. Our soup is ready to be consumed. Guys, give it a try and send your comments in my comment section. Okay, thank you for watching me. And if today is your first time of coming in, you're highly welcome. This is Angie's World and Health, where everything is happening. Yeah, everything is happening. Please subscribe to this channel, on your notification bell to know whenever I post a new video. Like and share my videos to your friends and loved ones. You can also drop your comments in my comment section. Alright, thank you for watching me. I'll see you guys in my next video. Do have a lovely day. Bye.